So, welcome back. This is our last video here in our Ratchet & Clank playthrough. Let's play. Whatever you want to call it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it so far. We've beaten the final boss and everything, and now we are ready to explore the wonderful, secretive Insomniac Museum. Now, the Insomniac Museum opens up when you begin challenge mode after you've beaten the game. However, not everything will be unlocked to you until you've collected all of the gold bolts. All the sections of the garage here, or of the museum, will be open to you once you've collected all the gold bolts. And in this walkthrough, or in this playthrough, I should say, I have collected all the gold bolts. So I am very excited to go through it with you guys to check out all of the little nifty, cool things that Insomniac has put into their museum for Ratchet & Clank. I think I've been to almost every single one in every single game. So this is really cool. So this is the first garage here, or the first section. This one is really different from all the other Insomniac museums. No music is playing in the background. I know that. Or that's one thing that pops up. Looks like we've got like a bunch of things here. We've got stuff from A Crack in Time, or from Tools of Destruction. Quark. Some books, which I don't really recognize. Some fishies. Tools of Destruction. What is that? Emperor Tachyon? And then a poster here. I think that was from Tools, right? Is that it? I was expecting more interactive stuff. Nothing to really interact here. Nothing to interact with. Sargasso Swamp. You know, that's who they forgot. You know, that's who we didn't quite meet in this game. The Smuggler. That would be cool. Smuggler's one of my favorite characters, actually. Alright, so we're in the next garage. What is this? We can replay cutscenes from the game. I guess that's fine. Guess all these are videos. Not really interested in watching videos again. What is this? This doesn't look familiar. I think this might be something from the movie, though, so I'm gonna actually cut this out. Because I don't want to get slapped with a content ID warning. But you'll just have to watch that if you get to the Insomniac Museum, or you watch the movie. But this is a fun one right here. I'll leave this one up. I have no idea what they're saying, but it looks funny. Oh, it's going commando commercials. Ratchet & Clank 2. And apparently in Japan, Ratchet has some pretty puffy eyebrows. Interesting, huh? I like those. I think those two are gonna be my favorite parts of the museum. Funny commercials. I like it. You see, I can appreciate secrets like that. They should have stuff like that in almost every major American release. Like, we should be able to see what the advertising is like over in Japan. Or maybe that's a stupid thing to say, because maybe you can Google it, but I don't know. That's really funny. I wish they included the other commercials from the rest of the Ratchet & Clank releases. I bet that would be funny too. Anyway, we can continue into Garage 3. More stuff. I have a feeling that we will experience no other interactive stuff in the museum. Like, everything will just be, you can look at it, but you can't touch it kind of stuff. I'm not sure if I like that or not, because in previous Insomniac museums, haven't we been able to interact with stuff previously? Like, change colors of orbs. I remember doing that in one of the previous museums. That was cool. That was interesting. And out of all the stuff for All for One, you might see this thing here, the tree chopping bot from Ratchet & Clank 1. He was on Endora, a planet that was not featured in the remake, in this remake game, which is a shame. And that's what also made this game feel just a little bit short. But the graphics were great. The story, I think, is actually pretty good. It's a reimagining of the Ratchet & Clank game series. I think this is a pretty much a full-on reboot. And I like that poster. I really like that one. What is it? Quest for Booty? That's the poster for. Pretty cool. But Talwyn was not in this game either. Maybe we'll see her in a future game. I forget her backstory anyway, if she even had one. I know that she had those two warbots, those Zephyr and whatever his other name was, as bodyguards. But I can't remember what Talon's backstory was. And I'm ashamed to admit, I don't have Tools of Destruction anymore. Or a Kraken Time. I gave them away. But I played them multiple times back when they first came out. Shows how good that's done for me, as I can't remember anything about them. So we have more of the decoys. Another weapon that they failed to include in this remake, including the Walloper. My favorite gun from the first game. Walloper was really cool. And we can look, but we can't touch anything else in this room. So let's move on. And we're pretty much almost done. Interesting. Podium. Hey, Japanese Ratchet. I like Japanese Ratchet. He's cool. Too bad they didn't leave us any experimental weapons that we could take from the museum and break the game. So far underwhelming, but you know what? I always appreciate stuff like this. Developers giving us a, little peek inside of the world of Ratchet & Clank. Oh, this looks like this could be a cool room. More posters of Japanese Ratchet. Cool. tell by those big eyebrows. Oh, we have some arcade machines, but we can't play any of them. Huh. No, we can't do anything to them. We can't even take the guns. What is that? The Morpho Ray from the first Ratchet and Clank? Ammo boxes from the first Ratchet and Clank. The first Ratchet and Clank game was so cool. The time and the design that was put into that game is just fabulous. Really, really unique. I can't say this is really a better game than the first Ratchet and Clank. I think the first Ratchet and Clank game is just so much more memorable and a classic, especially the music, something that this remake game definitely lacked. Oh, now I get these machines now that they're showing pictures of the Ratchet and Clank games. I got it. Cool wallpapers, though. Let me take a look on the other side again. All for one, tools of destruction and a crack in time, right? Yeah. That's pretty cool. But I can't play any of those. It's not a game within a game. I can't even zoom in up close. And what are these things from? These things are from Into the Nexus, which I didn't really like. I guess that's it for the museum, right? We've gone through every single vault. Wait, there's something up there. Oh. Interesting. Should put the decoy dummy in this game. That would have been so much cooler. That'd be great. And the 2 warbots from Deadlocked. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Insomniac Museum. Nice touch. You know, always great to see a little peek inside of what the developers, you know, kind of developed for their game. But it's also great to see all this stuff in Ratchet and Clank as well. You know, it's a great little collection of stuff. Anyway, that's it for our Ratchet and Clank playthrough. Hope you liked it. I'll catch you later in the next one.